Hey everyone, my name is Jen. I am a woman in long-term recovery. I am also the owner of the Loaf Lab, and this is my channel. It has been probably about a year since I last came on, and a lot of things have changed in my life, and I finally feel comfortable and ready to potentially continue on this journey. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know how often I'm going to upload. I don't even know if I'm going to have like an upload schedule. I just feel like there's so many amazing things that are going on in my life that I kind of just want to take you along, because a lot of you I have missed. Some of you not so much, but most of you I really have missed, and there's been a lot of you who have reached out over the last year, and I'm really grateful. A lot of you guys really became friends, and I appreciate that. So I just wanted to give you guys like a quick update, and kind of, get the ball rolling to potentially start to become a part of YouTube as a content creator again. So, yeah, that's kind of what this is. This is kind of like, me breaking the ice again to come back in, because it's weird. I haven't done this in a long time, so it's kind of like starting all over again. And it's kind of nerve-wracking because it's like talking to yourself all over again, and I kind of have to get used to it. So this September, Bella is going into the 7th grade. I cannot even believe that. This is going to be our first full year homeschooling. We started homeschooling in January of 24. So if there's any homeschool mamas out there and you have any advice, please, feel free to reach out. My email is still the same, jencutting1@gmail.com. I don't really have much social media left, besides my personal Facebook and my Instagram and my TikTok. So everything is under just being Jen, because at this point that's all I'm trying to be, is just me. And I still do things for people in recovery, but not full-time for a job. I resigned from my job in January after just having my own personal mental health struggles, watching people inevitably fail inside a broken box that we as society have. So I was losing myself trying to save other people. And I did it for a long time, and I just can't do it anymore to that capacity. I started a group in my local community called Masonville Connects, where we are doing things for the children of our community and the elderly, and that's going really well. I'm working alongside of some really amazing women in my community, and we just did a blessing box so people can take what they need, leave what no so people can take what they need, leave what they can. I got myself confused. And that's really amazing. We are doing some like cool events throughout the summer for the kids. And then last year we did a big, huge brunch with the Grinch and Santa. We're going to do that again, trunk or treat, just cool stuff like that. I have been really exploding with my sourdough baking business. If you guys would all go follow the Loaf Lab, that's amazing. If you live in New York State, I can ship to you. If not, I'm working on getting a commercial kitchen. I just bought a 12 by 24 shed, and we are going to be, and by we, I mean Jared, because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. We are going to be turning it into a commercial kitchen-ish, so I can start to do other things like ship out of state and whatnot. And this October, I'll have 7 years sober. And that is still an amazing feat. That will never, every year, I'm still in amazement, and I'm still so proud of the fact that I am where I am today in life, even though over the last few years it has fluctuated and changed for me. I'm still so incredibly proud to be who and where I am in life. I still have no contact with my parents, and I am okay with that. I am sober because of that. So, everything is going amazingly well. Obviously, there's been hiccups, there's been bumps in the road, and as the time goes, we'll get more into that once I start to kind of get my feet under me, talking to myself on my phone again. And I'll go from there. I want to take you guys all along on my shed build. I think that would be super cool. Plus, you guys are always so great for advice and what to do. Like I said, I'm not a builder, I am a baker, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I also know I've been doing a lot of things for myself this last year as far as taking care of me physically, mentally, emotionally, and I would like to share all that with you. I feel like as people, women in recovery, and then that get into the career, we lose ourselves and the value of who we are individually. And that happened to me for a while because I felt like my value was weighed upon other people being able to maintain their sobriety. And I will absolutely do a story time when I'm comfortable about someone that I lost very near and dear to me a year ago this last Mother's Day. So not Mother's Day of 24, Mother's Day of 23. His name was Steven, and he was one of my best friends in the entire world. And this bullshit disease took him. And I would love to do a story time and maybe set up something to honor him and go from there. That was the straw on the camel's back for me. That was a difficult one. That was probably one of the hardest ones yet. And I am not the same since he passed away, and I never will be. I miss him dearly every day, and this stays in my car with me, and I miss him. And sometimes stuff happens, and sometimes you are so in the center of the circle, you can't see the outside of it. And it takes sometimes something amazing, sometimes something horrible, but sometimes something has to change or happen in order for you to be like, I have to turn in a different direction. And he knew I was drowning in the job. We had this conversation many, many, many times. It's funny. I have this conversation many, many times with him and many, many times with Kyle from Sober Dogs. If you don't know who Sober Dogs is, go check him out because he's absolutely stellar and I love him dearly. And he would tell me all the time, like, Jen, you got to shut the phone off at a certain time. Like, you got to take care of you. You have to make sure you take time for you and your family. In between work and social media and everything else, I was putting the people I live with in middle to last place, and I was putting myself in no place. And I don't want to replace one addiction with the other, right? I mean, that's who I am as a person, so I guess it's always going to happen. But, I don't know. Now I run my own business, and it's my pace, when I need it, when I want it, how I want it, etc. And I get to stay home with my girl, and I teach her, and we do things together, and we bond and make up for time that was lost. And Bella's going to be 13 in December. she's not going to like me for very much longer. And I want to take full advantage of that. And while I have the option and the availability financially, mentally, physically to be able to stay home and homeschool her and really give her a real education, because as far as I'm concerned, school is terrible these days, and the bullying, and it's just absolutely horrible. And I just I don't know, I just feel blessed to be able to be home with my girl and take care of her and teach her and take care of my mental health and my husband and our family and just live life slow. And I know that sounds corny, but I'm here for it, man. Like, I no longer want to be associated with certain people or certain things or any of that. I just want to be with my family, taking care of them, taking care of me, helping people when I can and when they need it, and not when it jeopardizes me and my mental well-being. So if you guys are interested in learning how to make sourdough, how to bake bread, homeschooling things about recovery, life after your addiction, when you are moving into kind of the second stage of your life after you've gone through your being the token sober person, and just kind of learning how to live life on life's terms, this is going to be the new channel for you. If not, and this is not something you're interested in, I appreciate you for the time that we spent together, and I wish you well on all your future endeavors. But for me and for us moving forward, this is where life has taken us, and this is where the journey and the path is leading us, and I love it, and I'm excited to be back. And be nice, because it's like I'm brand new all over again. The channel isn't even monetized any longer. I'm hoping that will change, but if it doesn't, that's okay too. I've never been on YouTube for the money. It's never been a $1 million money maker for me. It's always been a way for me to help other people, and I would love for it to still be that. So moving forward, I can't wait to see where this journey takes us, and I look forward to hearing from all of you and seeing all your beautiful comments, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.